Loretta Young rose to prominence in classic Hollywood, celebrated for her stunning beauty and talent. However, beneath the glitz and glamour lay a dark secret that would haunt her for years. She concealed a child fathered by Clark Gable, a leading figure of the era, while navigating the treacherous waters of fame. For decades, Loretta maintained this facade, even as she achieved legendary status in the industry. It was only in later years that she found the language to articulate her experience, revealing that her encounter with Gable was not consensual. She came to understand that she was a victim of date rape, a term that resonated with her painful past. This revelation not only shed light on her personal trauma, but also echoed the struggles faced by many actresses during Hollywood's golden age. They were often pressured to uphold their public personas while grappling with their own harrowing experiences, trapped in a system that prioritized reputation over their well-being. Throughout her career, Loretta Young co-starred in over 100 films, showcasing her remarkable talent and versatility as an actress. She worked alongside some of the greatest leading men of her time, including Cary Grant, William Holden, and Clark Gable. Each collaboration brought out the best in her performances, captivating audiences and leaving a lasting impression on the film industry. Young's dedication to her craft was evident in every role she took on, whether it was a dramatic part or a light-hearted comedy. Her ability to convey deep emotions and connect with viewers earned her critical acclaim and numerous accolades. Among her many achievements, she won an Academy Award for Best Actress, which solidified her status as a top performer. Additionally, she received 2 Golden Globe Awards and 3 Primetime Emmy Awards, further highlighting her talent and hard work. Loretta Young's range as an actress and her commitment to excellence ensured her place among Hollywood's elite, making her one of the most respected figures of her generation. Loretta's transition to television further solidified her fame. She starred in The Loretta Young Show from 1953 to 1961, bringing drama and elegance to the small screen. The show was a hit, earning Loretta 3 Emmy Awards and establishing her as a beloved television personality. Fans eagerly tuned in each week, drawn to her dignified presence and powerful performances, which reflected her commitment to bringing meaningful stories to her audience. Each episode featured Loretta introducing the story, often dressed in beautiful gowns that showcased her grace and style. The series allowed her to explore a variety of characters and themes, resonating with viewers who appreciated her talent and charm. As she portrayed strong, relatable women, audiences found comfort and inspiration in her roles. This series continued to grow her fanbase and allowed her to connect with audiences in new ways. Loretta's impact on television was significant, as she became a role model for many aspiring actresses and a cherished figure in American entertainment. Known for her beauty, grace, and elegance, Loretta became a Hollywood icon of glamour. Her style was emulated by many, and she became synonymous with sophistication and class. In an era that prized physical beauty, Loretta's poise and composure set her apart. Her striking appearance and charm made her a subject of fascination, and her fashion choices influenced trends for years. She maintained her image carefully, embodying the ideal of Hollywood glamour, while also preserving a certain mystique that added to her allure. Loretta's presence on screen was captivating, and her performances showcased not only her talent, but also her ability to embody the essence of femininity and allure. She often wore stunning gowns that highlighted her figure, and her hairstyles were always meticulously styled, contributing to her overall image as a glamorous star. Fans admired her, not just for her looks, but for the way she carried herself with confidence and grace. Loretta's influence extended beyond her films, as she became a role model for women who aspired to elegance and sophistication. Her legacy as an icon of glamour continues to inspire new generations, reminding us of the timeless appeal of beauty and grace. In a candid interview, Loretta Young shared her beauty secrets, revealing a simple routine focused on cleanliness and hydration. She credited her flawless complexion to good skincare practices, saying she cleaned her skin with soap and water and used a basic moisturizer when needed. This straightforward approach highlighted her confidence in her natural beauty, which was rare among Hollywood stars who often relied on heavy makeup and elaborate skincare routines. Loretta believed that taking care of her skin did not require complicated products or methods. Instead, she emphasized the importance of keeping her skin clean and well hydrated. Her honesty and simplicity endeared her to fans who saw her as a natural beauty. Many admired her for embracing her true self rather than conforming to the pressures of the entertainment industry. Loretta's beauty routine was a refreshing reminder that sometimes less is more, and her approach inspired many to appreciate their own natural features. Loretta Young preferred a natural look, often choosing to wear minimal makeup to let her own features shine. She believed that the less she wore, the better she looked, a sentiment that resonated with women who admired her authenticity. In films like Come to the Stable, she wore no makeup at all, demonstrating her confidence in her appearance and breaking norms in Hollywood where heavy cosmetics were standard. Her philosophy on beauty was refreshing and contributed to her unique image as a star who embraced her real self. Loretta's approach to beauty was not just about aesthetics. It was a statement of self-acceptance and empowerment. By showcasing her natural beauty, she inspired many to appreciate their own features without the need for excessive makeup. This authenticity set her apart in an industry often focused on glamour and artifice. Her legacy continues to influence how beauty is perceived, encouraging a more genuine and relatable standard that celebrates individuality. Loretta maintained a classic look and resisted passing fads, opting for timeless pieces that enhanced her natural beauty. She had a keen sense of style that set her apart in the world of fashion. True red lipstick became her signature look, a bold choice that highlighted her features and added to her allure. This choice was not just a trend for her, it was a reflection of her personality and her commitment to authenticity. Loretta avoided trendy colors that did not suit her, instead focusing on shades that complemented her complexion and style. Her wardrobe choices often included elegant dresses and tailored outfits that exuded sophistication without being overly flashy. This timeless approach made her a fashion icon, admired for her ability to stay true to her sense of style. She understood that fashion should enhance one's natural beauty rather than overshadow it. Loretta's style choices were a testament to her individuality, showcasing her belief that true elegance comes from within. Her legacy in fashion continues to inspire many, proving that classic beauty never goes out of style. Loretta Young took great pride in her hair, ensuring that she brushed it daily for half an hour to maintain its lustrous appearance. She paid equal attention to her skincare routine, firmly believing that beautiful skin comes from proper rest, a well-balanced diet, and a happy heart. Aware that stress could affect her looks, she made certain to avoid it as much as possible. Her dedication to her health and beauty was evident throughout her career, as she was admired not only for her formidable acting abilities, but also for her radiant charm and graceful demeanor. From an early age, Loretta displayed ambition and determination. Growing up in a family that valued the arts, she was drawn to acting and quickly began to pursue her dreams. Her career started with minor roles in films, but she was not one to shy away from the spotlight. Loretta seized every opportunity to stand out, often pushing her way to the front of scenes to ensure she was seen. This tenacity and willingness to assert herself in a competitive industry set her apart from many of her peers. Her drive to succeed paid off, and she quickly became a leading lady in Hollywood. As she landed roles that showcased her talent and beauty, her self-confidence grew. Loretta's hard work and dedication were essential to her rise in the film industry. She was unafraid to take risks and challenge herself, which helped her to secure more significant roles and gain recognition. Her journey reflects the power of ambition and the importance of believing in oneself. At 17, Loretta Young made a bold decision to elope with her co-star Grant Withers, despite her family's strong disapproval. This impulsive act was fueled by youthful passion and the allure of Hollywood romance. However, the marriage turned out to be short-lived, lasting less than a year. The experience left Loretta disillusioned and heartbroken, marking a significant turning point in her life. This early encounter with the complexities of love and commitment shaped her understanding of relationships. It also reinforced her determination to take control of her image and career in the public eye. The challenges she faced during this brief union highlighted the difficulties of balancing her personal life with her burgeoning fame. Loretta learned valuable lessons about trust and vulnerability, which would influence her future relationships and professional choices. The impact of this early marriage resonated throughout her life, reminding her of the importance of self-reliance and the need to navigate the often tumultuous waters of Hollywood with caution. Raised in a strict Catholic household, Loretta Young's faith was central to her identity. Growing up, she was taught the values of her religion, which shaped her character and influenced her choices throughout her life. As she entered the world of acting, she faced the challenge of maintaining her image as a virtuous woman. This often led her to censor her language on screen, ensuring that her performances reflected her beliefs. Her commitment to her faith sometimes created conflicts, especially in her personal relationships, where her desires clashed with her religious convictions. Despite these struggles, she remained devoted to her faith, which became a cornerstone of her public persona. This dedication contributed to her image as a good girl in Hollywood, a place where scandal often overshadowed virtue. While her religious values guided her actions, they also limited her choices in a world that frequently celebrated the opposite. Loretta's journey illustrates the complexities of balancing personal beliefs with the demands of a public career. On the set of A Man's Castle, Loretta Young found herself captivated by Spencer Tracy. Their connection was intense, fueled by shared Catholic beliefs that created a bond between them. However, the reality of their situation was complicated. Spencer was already married, which cast a shadow over their relationship. Despite the depth of their feelings, Tracy's strong religious convictions held him back from pursuing a divorce. This created a bittersweet dynamic, as Loretta's love for him was genuine and profound. Yet, her commitment to her faith and moral standards ultimately led her to make a painful decision. She chose to end the affair, recognizing that her values were more important than her desires. This relationship was marked by emotional highs and lows, illustrating the sacrifices she was willing to make for her beliefs. Loretta's experience with Spencer Tracy was a poignant chapter in her life, reflecting the complexities of love, faith, and personal integrity. In 1935, Loretta Young found herself cast alongside the charismatic Clark Gable in the film Call of the Wild. This pairing ignited a scandal that would haunt her for the rest of her life. Gable, known for his irresistible charm and good looks, pursued Loretta with fervor. She was drawn to his attention, captivated by the allure of Hollywood's leading man. However, their flirtation soon took a troubling turn. During an overnight train ride, a moment of passion led to a life-altering event. Loretta became pregnant. This incident marked a traumatic chapter in her life, filled with secrecy and emotional turmoil. The pressures of Hollywood and societal expectations forced her to navigate a web of deception. Loretta faced the challenge of maintaining her career while dealing with the fallout of her relationship with Gable. The scandal not only affected her personal life, but also cast a long shadow over her professional reputation. The years that followed were filled with pain as she grappled with the consequences of that fateful night, shaping her into a more complex figure in the eyes of the public. The overnight train ride marked a significant turning point in Loretta Young's life. Without her usual chaperone, she found herself unprepared for the unexpected events that unfolded when Clark Gable entered her compartment without consent. This intrusion was not just a moment of discomfort, it led to a violation that would haunt her for years. The aftermath of that encounter left Loretta with a pregnancy that she felt compelled to hide from the world. In an industry that thrived on the image of perfection, the burden of secrecy weighed heavily on her shoulders. Loretta's trauma was compounded by the necessity of maintaining silence as she navigated the complexities of Hollywood's expectations. The pressure to uphold her public persona while grappling with her private pain created a profound sense of isolation. She carried this heavy secret alone, aware that revealing it could jeopardize her career and reputation. The incident on the train became one of Hollywood's most guarded secrets, shaping Loretta's life in ways that would resonate throughout her career. To protect her reputation, Loretta Young took extraordinary measures to conceal her pregnancy. In an era when Hollywood was unforgiving, the pressure to maintain a pristine image was immense. Loretta faced the daunting task of ensuring that no one suspected the truth about her situation. She ultimately adopted her own daughter, Judy, presenting her as an adopted child to the public. This decision was not made lightly. It was both courageous and fraught with challenges. Loretta navigated the complexities of motherhood while keeping her secret hidden from the prying eyes of the media and her peers. The intense scrutiny faced by women in Hollywood during this time meant that a scandal could easily ruin a career. Loretta's actions reflect the lengths to which she was willing to go to protect her image and her child. Balancing the demands of her career with the responsibilities of being a mother required immense strength and determination. Her story highlights the struggles many women faced in the entertainment industry, where personal lives were often under a microscope. Loretta's choice to keep her child, and the lengths she went to maintain her secret, illustrate the difficult choices women had to make in a world that often judged them harshly. The challenges she faced were not just about her career, but also about her identity as a woman and a mother. The societal expectations of the time placed a heavy burden on her, yet she managed to navigate these waters with grace and resilience. Loretta crafted a story about adopting Judy, who was actually her biological daughter, To avoid scandal, she claimed to have adopted Judy from an orphanage, and this ruse allowed her to keep her daughter close without risking her career. The complexity of her deception was astounding, and it required constant vigilance. Loretta had to navigate the public eye carefully, ensuring that no one discovered the truth about Judy's origins. She created a narrative that painted her as a compassionate woman who had chosen to give a home to a child in need. This story not only protected her reputation, but also allowed her to embrace motherhood in a way that felt safe. Despite the facade, Loretta's love for Judy was genuine. She took pride in being able to raise her daughter in this unconventional way, cherishing every moment they spent together. The bond they shared was deep and meaningful, transcending the circumstances of their unusual situation. Loretta's commitment to Judy was unwavering, and she worked hard to provide a loving environment for her daughter, all while maintaining the delicate balance of her public persona. As Judy grew, her resemblance to Gable became undeniable, causing Loretta great anxiety. The striking similarities between her daughter and the famous actor were hard to ignore. Loretta felt a deep sense of dread at the thought of the public discovering the truth about Judy's paternity. In her efforts to protect her daughter from unwanted attention and speculation, Loretta took drastic measures. She attempted to hide Judy's distinctive features, even resorting to cosmetic adjustments to mask the similarities. This included using makeup and hairstyles that would obscure Judy's likeness to Gable. Loretta dressed Judy in ways that would divert attention from their shared traits, carefully selecting outfits that minimized the resemblance. The fear of exposure weighed heavily on Loretta, leading her to live in a constant state of anxiety. Each day was a struggle to maintain the facade, and the pressure took a toll on her well-being. The lengths to which she went to keep Judy's paternity hidden revealed the depth of her concern and the complexities of her situation. The emotional burden of this secret loomed large, shaping their lives in ways that were both profound and challenging. For years, Loretta kept the truth from Judy, even as the rumors persisted. She feared that revealing the truth would not only hurt Judy, but also damage her carefully maintained reputation. The emotional strain of this secret was immense, and Loretta sacrificed her own peace of mind to protect her daughter. This decision illustrates the lengths she went to in order to preserve her family's stability in a world that prized reputation over honesty. Loretta's life was filled with the pressures of Hollywood, where public image often overshadowed personal truth. She navigated the complexities of her career while carrying the weight of her secret. The fear of judgment loomed large, and she believed that shielding Judy from the harsh realities of their situation was an act of love. Loretta's choice to conceal the truth was not just about protecting her daughter. It was also about maintaining a facade that she felt was necessary for their survival in a judgmental society. The burden of this deception took a toll on her, yet she remained steadfast in her resolve, prioritizing her family's well-being above all else. The struggle between honesty and reputation defined her journey, leaving a lasting impact on both her and Judy. In 1958, a pivotal moment unfolded between Judy and Loretta that would forever change their relationship. Judy, feeling a deep sense of confusion and betrayal, confronted her mother about the identity of her father. This confrontation was not just a simple question, it was a demand for the truth that had been hidden for years. Loretta, caught off guard, was forced to reveal the painful reality of her past. The truth was heavy, filled with years of secrecy and deception that had created a barrier between them. As Loretta spoke, Judy's heart sank. The revelation shattered the trust that had existed between mother and daughter. Judy felt as if the ground had been pulled from under her, leaving her feeling lost and alone. The emotional strain of this moment was profound, highlighting the consequences of Loretta's choices. The years of silence and hidden truths culminated in a heartbreaking rift that would take time to heal, if it ever could. The bond they once shared was now fraught with pain and misunderstanding, leaving both women to navigate the aftermath of this confrontation. The impact of that day lingered, shaping their relationship in ways neither could have anticipated. As Judy navigated her complex feelings, her anger and resentment towards her mother, Loretta, intensified. The revelation of her mother's deception shattered Judy's perception of her life, making her feel as though everything she had known was built on a foundation of lies. This emotional turmoil deeply affected their relationship, creating a chasm that seemed insurmountable. Judy grappled with the weight of the years spent in secrecy, struggling to understand why Loretta had chosen to keep her paternity hidden. The decision, though perhaps made with good intentions, left Judy feeling betrayed and confused. She found it difficult to reconcile the love she had for her mother with the pain of feeling deceived. The years of silence and hidden truths loomed over their interactions, casting a shadow on their bond. Judy's journey to find clarity and acceptance became a painful process, as she sought to untangle the web of emotions that had formed as a result of Loretta's choices. The struggle for understanding and forgiveness became a central theme in Judy's life, as she tried to navigate the complexities of her identity and her relationship with her mother. In 1998, Loretta Young experienced a profound moment of realization that changed her understanding of her past. She came to terms with the fact that she had been a victim of date rape. This acknowledgement brought her a sense of peace that she had long sought. For decades, Loretta had carried the weight of guilt and confusion regarding her experiences, but this newfound clarity allowed her to release those burdens. It was a significant step in her healing journey, as she could finally recognize the trauma she had endured, without the shame that had previously clouded her mind. Although she chose not to share this truth with her daughter, Judy, it marked a pivotal moment in Loretta's life. The understanding of her past gave her comfort in her later years, allowing her to embrace her experiences with a sense of acceptance. Even as she continued to protect Judy from the harsh realities of her past, Loretta found solace in knowing the truth about her own life, and the strength it took to confront it. After retiring from acting, Loretta Young devoted herself to her faith, charity, and volunteer work, seeking to create a positive legacy. Her commitment to the Catholic Church remained unwavering, guiding her actions and decisions. She found deep fulfillment in helping others, often engaging in various charitable activities that reflected her strong beliefs. Loretta's final years were marked by a desire to make a difference in the lives of those around her. She volunteered her time and resources to support those in need, demonstrating a resilience that had carried her through the many challenges of Hollywood. This dedication to her faith and service was not just a personal journey, but a testament to her character. It showed how she transformed her life experiences into a force for good, inspiring others to follow her example. Loretta Young's legacy is one of compassion and strength, a reflection of her unwavering spirit and commitment to making the world a better place. After her passing, Loretta's son Christopher and his wife Linda revealed the truth about Gable's assault, adding a new layer to Loretta's story. They felt it was important to honor Loretta's legacy by sharing the truth, even if it meant exposing painful details. This revelation brought greater understanding to Loretta's life, shedding light on the sacrifices she made to protect her daughter and preserve her dignity. Loretta Young was a talented actress known for her beauty and grace, but her life was not without its struggles. The truth about her experiences with Gable, a prominent figure in Hollywood, painted a more complex picture of her life. Christopher and Linda believed that by sharing this painful truth, they could help others understand the challenges Loretta faced. They wanted to ensure that her story was told honestly, highlighting her strength and resilience. This revelation not only honored Loretta's memory, but also opened up discussions about the realities many women faced in the entertainment industry. It served as a reminder of the importance of speaking out and acknowledging the past, even when it is difficult. Lieutenant, the impact of this revelation continues to resonate, as it encourages a deeper reflection on the lives of those who came before us and the sacrifices they made for their families. Clark Gable's legacy in Hollywood is complex, with both his good deeds and moral failings highlighted. He was celebrated for his charm and contributions to the film industry, becoming an iconic figure in American cinema. However, his actions toward Loretta Young reveal a darker side to his character. Their relationship, marked by a brief affair, led to significant personal consequences for Young, who became pregnant and later gave birth to a daughter, whom she raised alone. Gable's response to the situation was not one of support. Instead, he distanced himself, leaving Young to navigate the challenges of single motherhood. This duality in Gable's character underscores the complexity of Hollywood stars, who often led lives filled with contradictions. While he was admired for his on-screen charisma and talent, his off-screen behavior towards Young casts a shadow over his legacy. Gable's story serves as a reminder that fame does not absolve one of responsibility, and the lives of these stars are often more complicated than they appear. In the world of Hollywood, Loretta Young's life serves as a vivid example of the dual nature that often defines the industry. She was known for her beauty and talent, yet her journey was marked by both kindness and cruelty. The glamorous image she projected on screen often masked the harsh realities she faced behind the scenes. Young navigated a system that prioritized public perception over personal well-being, leading to difficult choices and sacrifices. Her relationships, both professional and personal, were complex and often fraught with challenges. The pressure to maintain a certain image could be overwhelming, forcing actresses like her to compromise their values and desires. Young's experiences highlight the emotional toll that such an environment can take. While she achieved great success, it came at a price, revealing the darker side of fame. The sacrifices she made to stay relevant in an unforgiving industry illustrate the struggles many actresses faced during her time. Loretta Young's story is a poignant reminder of the duality of Hollywood, where the pursuit of success often clashes with the need for authenticity and personal happiness. The kindness she showed to others contrasted sharply with the cruelty she sometimes encountered, making her life a compelling narrative of resilience and complexity. Loretta Young passed away in 2000 at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that is both inspiring and tragic. Her life was marked by remarkable achievements in Hollywood, where she became a beloved actress known for her beauty and talent. However, her personal life was filled with challenges, particularly regarding her daughter Judy. Judy, who continued to grapple with her complex origins, passed away in 2011. The relationship between Loretta and Judy was complicated, shaped by the pressures of fame and the expectations of society. Their story is a testament to the resilience of women who navigated Hollywood's harsh spotlight, often at great personal cost. Loretta's journey reflects the struggles many women faced in the entertainment industry, where public personas often mask deep personal struggles. The legacy of Loretta Young serves as a reminder of the strength required to overcome adversity and the lasting impact of family ties, even amidst the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Despite her success, Loretta Young's life was marked by a painful secret that she carried alone for many years. The relationship with Clark Gable, a man admired by many, turned into a source of deep trauma for her. As she navigated the complexities of Hollywood, she faced the challenge of maintaining her public image while dealing with the emotional scars of her past. The pressures of fame often forced actresses like Loretta to hide their true experiences, leading to a culture of silence around issues of consent and abuse. It was only later in her life that she found the courage to speak out about her experience, recognizing it as a form of date rape. This acknowledgement not only validated her pain, but also highlighted the broader struggles faced by women in the entertainment industry during that era. Loretta's story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles behind the glamour of Hollywood, revealing the need for a more open dialogue about consent and the treatment of women in the industry. The impact of her revelations continues to resonate, encouraging others to share their stories and seek justice.